is up, beautiful people of this world? This is Nico, your personal travel consultant, and welcome back. Today's video is going to go in depth on the business cards of the Delta Skymiles American Express side and what they can do to help you out in your own travel journey. So stay tuned, and as always, make sure you click that subscribe and bell icon so that YouTube knows you're watching my videos. I appreciate the support, and without further ado, let's get started. So, what's in the business side of the Delta Skymiles co-branded American Express series? What do they do? And more importantly, what will it help me do with my own aspirational travel or digital nomad journey that I'm thinking of? To provide some backstory, we've said this before, but airlines do have partners with certain credit cards that provide value to their loyal customers. We've said before that American Express has Delta, versus if you look at Chase, they have United, Southwest, the Avio series, so like British Airways, or Iberia, or Aer Lingus, for example. Those are things to really keep in mind, as we'll break this down into 3 sections for this episode. Each part will represent the level of Delta Skymiles you can get, and in this one, the key thing to first note is that there is no such thing as a Delta Skymiles Blue business card. The first level is the Delta Skymiles Gold business credit card. It does start off with an annual fee of $150, but it is waived the first year. This card comes with takeoff 15, so if you do book points with flights, this will take 15% off the final bill when it comes to booking redemptions. Then you also get your first check bag free with this card. And then you also get priority zone boarding 5, which is really good. So let's say you book main cabin on a flight. This card will make sure you're on the middle. So right before the rest of the main cabin, but after, let's say, the business class, the medallion members, basically those that have status or are higher fare than you, they will book first, but you'll be the first in line when it comes to general boarding. And then if you book a stay on delta.com, you can get $150 off by just having this card. So it's a good way to get value, as well as if you're able to use this for spending at least $10,000 on this card, you'll get a $200 flight credit for you to use. So overall, it does have good benefits. The multipliers for this card is 2 points per dollar on Delta spend, US shipping service, and advertising. Everything else is 1 point per dollar. Overall, it's a good credit card, and it does provide value in year 1 since it's no annual fee for the first year. So if you like what you heard so far, don't forget to click like on this video. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the second card in this series, the Delta Skymiles Platinum Business Credit Card. It has an annual fee of $350, but it does keep the same benefits that you would have in the Gold Card and more. The benefits that you get from the Gold Card, like takeoff 15, Zone 5 boarding, free first check baggage, those are also included in this card. But what do you also get? You get with this card a companion certificate that you can use, let's say if you have a roommate, you have a significant other, you just have another person that you want to fly with. If you're flying within the continental US, that second person will just have to pay taxes. As long as you book something higher than a Delta Basic. So if you book a Delta main cabin, you can use this certificate for it. The next thing to note is that you do get placed on complimentary upgrade list with this card. So let's say you wanted to fly a Comfort Plus or a business class. It's gonna go first with status, but then afterwards, if no one is available on the statuses, they will check on who's on this complimentary upgrade list, and if you're on there and they do have that open seat for upgrade, there's where you will get your benefit. You will be upgraded into the next seat. So it is a very good upgrade quality to have on this card. And then speaking of statuses, if you're trying to chase status with this card, it will give you $25,000 towards your medallion qualifying dollars, or MQDs for short. So if you want to reach status faster, it is a good thing to have this card in your system. I know for me, this actually helped me a lot when I was flying to Ultra Miami as someone that had status. they would put me on that complimentary upgrade list, and I would always end up getting at least a Comfort Plus flight. So keep that in mind when you do try to set up your system, and if you do like having Delta as your status, this will come in handy for you. The next thing to know about this card is it does come with two $120 annual credits split up into $10 increments. The first one being Uber, and the second one being Resi. So Uber, if you have your ride shares that you want to take, you'll get $10 off every month. Resi is for your dining portfolio that you can use. So like if you want to take out that special someone or just go for a nice dinner, you can use the Resi credit and get $10 off every month. And so it's a good value to have. This card also does come with a credit to use for global entry or TSA pre-check every 4 years. So keep that in mind. It is good to have. And then lastly to note, the multipliers for this card is 3 points per dollar on Delta purchases, $1.5 on transit, rideshare, taxis, US shipping services, and any purchase that's over $5,000. Or if you spend multiple purchases in a year that can total up to $100,000, you'll get it as 1.5 points per dollar. Now, the last card in this series is called the Delta Skymiles Reserve Business American Express card. It is part of the luxury travel series. Its annual fee is a hefty $650. But there is a lot to offset it. So, firstly, you do get 15 lounge access per year to Delta Skymiles Lounge, as well as 4 one-time guest passes. So if you arrive at the airport, let's say a couple hours early, it's a good place to just unwind. Or if you need that office space, you can use it there, and you can get free food and drinks. It becomes unlimited if you put $75,000 on this card, so keep that in mind. And you also get access with Amex Centurion lounges when flying with Delta on this card too. You also get an annual certificate for companion flights that's stronger than the Platinum. For this one, you can fly to Mexico, Caribbean, Central America, and you can book it for any class. It's not going to be just restricted to main cabin. Just like the other cards, you do get priority boarding at Zone 5. You also get points for MQDs towards status of 25,000. And you also get first check baggage for free, 20% discount on flight purchases, and priority boarding overall. And then credits that you get here, you get the same $120 of Uber credit that you get with the Platinum. But unlike the Platinum, you get $240 for Resi that you can split into $20 increments. So it is very good to have that. And then if you do want to find a stay on their Delta portal, you'll get $250 off any stay you book in that portal. Then there's another thing to note about the point earners on this card. You get 3 points per dollar if you spend it on Delta purchases, 1.5 points per dollar if you use it for transit or US shipping and office supplies, 1 point per dollar for everything else. That pretty much sums up the Delta Skymiles business side on the card offerings that they have. If you want to know what really fits you the best in your own lifestyle, you need to assess what your mileage and what you benefit and gain at each level versus the cost of each card. If you would like to talk with me about what really makes sense for you, don't hesitate to click that link down below and have a one-on-one consultation with me, and we can discuss further to see what really makes sense for you. And I hope you found this video very insightful, as I know this does provide a lot of value for your own travel journey. In the next video, I'll explain both Hilton and Marriott business cards for you to see which one would work best for your own travel strategy. So, until next time, this is Nico, signing off.